Okay, guys, I don't continue. Now, please, I've started though. I've started. Follow me bomber to bomber. I don't start. Now, they can't say watch. Remember, we've dealt with this one. They said, può essere senso unico, può essere anche doppio senso di circolazione. Is it clear now? So now, what we don't understand now? So we don't understand now, say, a carreggiata can be one-way movement. It can also be two-ways movement. Is it clear now, guys? Very, very simple. Let's continue. Please, if you are joining us now, I will send you the video. I will send the video in the WhatsApp group. Let's continue. Now, carreggiata può essere suddivisa in più corsie. Guys, watch. They said, this carreggiata we are seeing here now, it can be subdivided into plenty carriageway. Into many corsia. Watch. They said, carreggiata can be subdivided. Può essere suddivisa in più corsie. That means only one carreggiata now fit carry plenty corsia. On just one carreggiata, you can see 3 corsia. You can see 4 corsia. Watch. They said inside this carreggiata, you can see many corsia inside it. So now, guys, watch. My work now is to break this thing down for you guys. Let's now go understand what is the meaning of corsia. What is the meaning of corsia? Watch. Let's go. Now they can say, può essere subdivided into more corsia. Watch. What in be corsia? Remember, corsia is half of a carreggiata. Are you guys following me? Please write it down. Bring out your bar and paper. Write it down, please. If not, you'll forget it. Now, corsia, that is lane in English, L-A-N-E. Lane is half of a carreggiata. On that name, they call corsia is semi-carreggiata. Is it clear? Now, the corner tell us now, say, a carreggiata can be subdivided into plenty corsia. Watch. What if it corsia? From the borderline to the center. So now, we don't see, say, here now, one corsia. From this place now, up to this place, now on that corsia. That means inside this carreggiata, we have 2 corsia. Are you guys following me? Inside this carreggiata, we have corsia. From the borderline to the center, now 1 corsia, because half of a carreggiata is a corsia. It doesn't matter whether here na discontinuous line. It doesn't matter whether na continuous line. What do I mean? Even if say here na continuous line, from here to here na 1 corsia. From here to here is on that corsia. The same thing here. From here to here is 1 corsia. From here to here is the second corsia. The same thing here. From here to here is 1 corsia. From this one to this one is the second corsia. Is it clear now, guys? Are you following me? Hello?
Okay, I beg. I want to ask a question, I beg.
Yes, Mr. Sunday, ask.
This carreggiata, so this 2 line where they the center, what is significant?
Allora, let me repeat again. There are ways for you to understand if a road na double sense of movement. If a road na doppio senso, please follow me. If a road na doppio senso di circolazione. Now, whenever you see double continuous line in the center of the carriageway, the use of this double continuous line now to tell you as a driver, say, na double sense of movement. That is, cars, they go like this, cars, they come back here. They are not going the same direction. Remember, it is not dividing the road. It is only defining the sense of movement. Sense of movement now like this. Sense of movement now like this. Okay. Another one will be double continuous, will be doppio senso. Now this one, they have the same function. Cars, they go here, cars, they come back here. If you remember, in the first session of this lesson, I did it. I told you guys there are 3 ways for you to understand if a road na double sense of movement. 3 ways. This is number 1. This is number 2. The third one, we'll see it later on. Mr. Sunday, don't understand now. Mr. Sunday.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, let's continue. Now, I beg you, reduce the noise, please. All right. They said can be subdivided into more corsia. Now let us now go into the world of corsia. Watch, please, everybody follow me. This is opportunity. This is another opportunity where we say all of us they find to pass this in. Please follow me so you understand this first topic. It's very, very important. Bring out your pen and paper. Now, guys, watch. We're about to enter into corsia and inside carreggiata also. Watch. This is a very, very realistic picture of what you go see for road. Now, so it be. This now what you go see for road. When you are driving with your car, you go see something like this. But in your quiz, in your exam, whenever you are doing in your exam, you don't go see that kind of thing. Let me show you what you will see. You will see flowers. I'm coming. Let me show you something. want to show you something. You are going to see something like this. Something like this, watch. You will see something like this. This is not that gathering way you see now. You go see flower. You go see green something. This is what you see in your exam. You will not see gathering. You will not see something like this, a realistic picture like this anymore. You go see flower. Are you following me? You will see flowers. All right. Because in your exam, these are the normally, your quiz also. And so they represent them. Let's continue. Now, we can't see the contrast. Now, we're about to see corsia. Watch. We all know that Carreggiata are waiting. From this part, from this white continuous line, from the border line up to the spartitraffico. Una remember, I gave you guys two definitions of Carreggiata, from the border line to the other border line, or from one border line to the spartitraffico. Because in this spartitraffico, you will see continuous line here. You're not seeing it, but it's there here. So this is one Carreggiata in there here. This is one Carreggiata. Watch, oh, guys, follow me. Follow me. It's one Carreggiata. Now, I have a question for the class, especially for a new student joining me now. What they join me now, watch. Who can now tell me the function of this discontinuous line? Who can tell me the function of it? For which we don't understand. Let me just call anybody. Those joining me now. Those joining me now. What is the iPhone? Mrs. Edith. No Vesma. For this class, we normally interact. I want to make sure you're understanding it. Please, ma, on your mic, if you want. Can you explain to the class? Because I believe say they here. No, what's the work of this discontinuous line? From little thing we don't understand today. The work of this discontinuous line are waiting. Okay. All right, Mr. Sunday. Mr. Sunday.
Yes.
All right, sir. What is the work of this discontinuous line? Wait, they see here now. What is the work of it?
The work of it to let you know that you are going the same way, and each vehicle will be on its own lane.
All right. The work of this discontinuous line is it's telling all of us as drivers that this road is senso unico. So what you don't understand here? That means this Carreggiata here, from this borderline up to this spartitraffico, no, it's not Carreggiata B, now one Carreggiata. It means that this Carreggiata are waiting, na senso unico. If you see, they are going the same direction. Are you following me? Please, very, very important. I'm explaining something very, very important here. Now watch. Remember, from this borderline to this center one here, this continuous line, it's a corsia. Shebuna know. And from here to this one now, on that corsia. That means we have two corsia inside here. Inside this Carreggiata here now, only here we get two corsia here. Now, on that thing again, this particular corsia, if you look at very well, now it's on your right. Because what you see here, what you see here. What you are seeing here is what you are seeing here. That is, this is your right. Now, if you're looking at, if you're just imagine, say, now you there inside this road. Imagine, just put yourself inside this road. You'll find out that now you're there for the right lane. This is the right lane. Not what you are seeing. Because if you are looking at it from the picture, it be like say you're there for the left. But imagine to put yourself inside this place now, inside the road, inside this Carreggiata, you will see that you're there for the right lane. Yeah. This blue side. The particular name they call this particular corsia is called marcia normale. Please write it down. Please write it down. They call it marcia normale. Why do they call it marcia normale? Because in this particular place, all cars, they are going slow here. That is why many a times, when you enter autostrada, expressway, you go see, say, all those big cars now, watch. Those big vehicles, they normally find themselves in this corsia. They call it marcia normale. On that name, they call it is what? Marcia ordinaria. Please, can you write it down? They call it also marcia ordinaria. On that name, they call it is what? Marcia normale. On that name, they call it is what? Corsia destro. Please write it down. See, you get three names. Right lane, corsia destro, marcia normale, marcia ordinaria. You don't see them now. All these things, they come up for quiz. If you don't write them, then you go forget them. Now, that is this about this corsia. Let us pass to this corsia here. The name they call it is what? The first name they call it is what? Corsia sinistra, because it's on your left lane. You see, this is your right, this is your left. They call it corsia di sinistra or corsia sinistra, your left lane. Please write it down. On that name they call it is what? Corsia di sorpasso. Because in Italia, you can only overtake from the left. You can only overtake from the left. So if you want to overtake, now from this lane you go overtake. They call it corsia sorpasso or corsia di sorpasso. Can you write it down so you don't go forget? If you write it down, you will not forget it. Corsia surpasso. You see it now? All right. Whatever we are seeing here is the same thing you are seeing here. This is your right lane. This is your left lane. The same thing you are seeing here. Is it clear? So watch. We don't see. We get one carreggiata. This is the second carreggiata. I'm coming to this one waiting for the center now. Watch. I'm coming here now. Watch. Now, guys, watch. If you look at it very well, where is the carreggiata? Please don't be confused about this painting where they put for ground. Remember, the painting on this ground here. Who remember what I call them? This double continuous line. Who remember what is it? Who remembers?
Doppel collision.
No. Double continuous line here. What do we call them? What do I call them?
You don't know, say I'm the premium. You know, if you don't have one time,
Please, who is making noise now? Who remember what we call this thing? This double continuous line. What do we call them? Now, doppio senso di circolazione. Students, please follow me. Please follow me. Please follow me. You get reason why I talk. I'm gonna follow me because you're not going, so you don't miss this part. Please follow me so you don't miss it. Double continuous line mean doppio senso di circolazione. Don't forget. Now let's go back to what we were doing before. Watch. Inside this particular part, inside this particular place now, watch. Let's start afresh. Where is the carreggiata here? The center one. Now from this continuous line here, from this border line, or from this partitrafico up to this other partitrafico. Now be the other carreggiata. The carreggiata is not from here to here. Is it clear now? The carreggiata is not from here to here. No. The carreggiata is what? Remember, from the border line up to the other border line, or from this continuous line to this partitrafico. 9 be the carreggiata here. I don't know who is making noise. The person they make noise, you don't understand this what they do.
Mute yourself, I beg.
All right, let's continue. Watch. Now, we don't understand. Say, for here, we get one carreggiata, second carreggiata, and this is the third carreggiata. Now, how many lanes they inside this center one? Watch. Remember, the work of this double continuous line is to define the sense of movement. Now, watch. And the work of this discontinuous line is telling you also, if they define the sense of movement, remember, na senso unico. That means cars, they go like this. Cars, they go like this. They are going the same direction because of senso unico. Now, watch. If you go enter for this place, you now have double continuous line. Remember, say, double continuous line, na doppio senso di circolazione. Now, the sense of movement will change. See them now. Cars go, they go here. Car go, they go here. Because from here, this part here, to na senso unico. You see them now because of this continuous line. These two corsia here, they are going the same direction. These two, they are going on that direction. Why? Because of this double continuous line. Guys, is it clear? See this thing I just shown now. When I go see them forever. There are many examples. There are many examples. So, how many corsia are there here? Watch. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, guys, we have 8 corsia inside here. So that brings us, well, what did they talk about? They said a carreggiata can be subdivided into many corsia. They say and say only this carreggiata gets 8 corsia inside them. Now let us now go deeper. We'll go a little bit deeper and understand.
Sorry, bro. So I
Yes,
guess
sir.
I want to ask you,
Yes,
like this word corsia, I want to know what it means. Corsia means through that day.
No, corsia mean lane. Watch. Corsia na half of a carreggiata. Corsia na half of a carreggiata. Is it clear? It means the lane. Now, what is the carreggiata first of all? Now, from the borderline up to the other borderline. Or from this borderline, I come. From this borderline, let me use this one, which is more better. No. Okay, look at it there. From this borderline up to this partitrafico, 9 be carreggiata. Corsia na half of a carreggiata. Half of a carreggiata, 9 be corsia. Another name for corsia is semi-carreggiata. If you look at it here now, 1, 2, there are 2 corsia inside here, inside this carreggiata. All right, let's continue. So, guys, I wanted to show you guys something. Let's do more examples. Let's do more examples. Now, I want to ask questions for the class.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
I beg you, sometimes if you describe something with your mask, we know the same way. I know the same way. I'm not talking about the rest.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. All right. Can you see my mouse now? Watch. Can a student now? I want a new student. I know some of them I don't know him. Some of them don't know him. But this opportunity, please don't worry. Anyway, just say it. No fear. We are just starting. Now, I want a student now to explain to us how many Carreggiata they see here. Remember, say Carreggiata now waiting. Let's go back a little bit again. Carreggiata is what? Let me show you guys something. Is what? From the borderline up to the other borderline. Carreggiata not be from year to year. This is just defining the sense of movement. It no matter whether here in a continuous line or discontinuous line. Carreggiata is not from here to this one. No. The middle one, they only define the sense of movement. How people they go. Are they going senso unico? Are they going double sense of movement? But the Carreggiata now waiting from the borderline to the borderline. Don't forget. Now, see my question. Who can explain what you see here? How many Carreggiata can you see here? Let me call names. My call names. All right, let me start from Mr. Victor. From in no order. Mr. Victor, how many Carreggiata do you see here?
Is it this first one? This one, so.
Wait till this picture where they see here. See my mouse. How many for what we don't learn
okay.
now? How many Carreggiata are you seeing here?
2.
You said 2 Carreggiata. All right.
Yeah.
Mr. Lassa, how many Carreggiata you see here? Mr. Lassa say 1. Mr. Henry.
1.
Okay. Mr. Henry, how many Carreggiata you see here, sir?
Is 1 Carreggiata.
All right. Mr. Eugene Momodu, how many Carreggiata you see here?
1 Carreggiata.
1 Carreggiata. I go jump Mrs. Beauty for now. Okay.
I call Mrs. Beauty.
Okay. Mrs. Beauty. Mrs. Beauty, how many Carreggiata you see here, ma?
I don't see your mouse. Let me see answer that.
My mouse here.
Open it where?
See my mouse here.
Let him be. Open it.
I will come because I did busy.
Yeah.
The mouse, but then the mouse they rotate.
See my mouse here.
Okay. 1
Carreggiata.
We pass out there.
Eh,
I want Carreggiata now.
now I dey come. Okay, let me make sure say people they follow me. Mrs. Edith, ma. Please on your mic. If you ask question, I beg no verse, ma. I want to make sure say you don't understand them. Because if you don't understand this part, you go lose interest as a student. No worry. Just follow me. Miss Edith, ma. How many Carreggiata they see here, ma? All right. Slim Daddy. What's your name? Slim Daddy.
Now 1 Carreggiata.
Now 1 Carreggiata for what we just talk about. All right. Okay, Mrs. Ada. Miss Ada. How many Carreggiata you see here, ma? I see in them. Or you don't come out. No, don't do like this. All right. Let's continue, guys. Watch. Somebody said 2 before. It is wrong. It's not 2. Remember, say the double continuous line here. It is only defining the sense of movement. What do they see here? Be like something like this. I want to show you something. See this thing what you see here now? It's something like this. Let me show you guys something. Now, something like this, watch. It be like something like this. Guys, it doesn't matter what they put, whether they put continuous line here or discontinuous line here. The Carreggiata now from the borderline up to the borderline. Don't forget this. This is the trick. The borderline now from the borderline. That is, the Carreggiata is what? From the borderline to the other one. This thing what they paint here is only defining the sense of movement. So that means, let's go back to where we were before. That means, yeah, we're here. That means, for inside here, we get only 1 Carreggiata from this borderline up to this borderline. Now, it be 1 Carreggiata. Is it clear now, guys? I want even shock una more. The shock I want shock una. See, this picture where they see here now this particular thing. Now, this particular situation they see here. Are you seeing it now? Inside the center one. All right, let's continue. Watch. Now, I have another question for the class. How many corsie can you see here? I want to call names. How many corsie can you see here? Because remember I say corsie now waiting, half of a Carreggiata. Now watch, inside here, they're a little bit tricky. Now, you have to always check the half of it of what you see here. Now, be corsie. Because if you guys remember very well, when I taught you guys this part, let me go back where we were before. I taught you guys something important. I tell you, I say, watch. Corsie, watch. Now, something like this. From here to here, now, 1 corsie. From here to another corsie. They are going the same direction. Because of this double continuous line, direction can't change, meaning doppio senso di circolazione. These two corsia will be going on that direction. You see them now. So corsia now, from here to here, now one corsia, from here to another corsia. From this one, half of it. Now, look at the question. How many corsia can you see here? I don't break them down for us. Let me call names. Okay, Mr. Victor, how many corsia do you see here?
Where's the piece? Put the piece, let me see.
See, I mean, see my mouse.
Okay, the same place.
Yeah, exactly. How many corsia do you
Is
see?
4.
4 corsia. All right, that's good. Okay. Mr. Ifeanyi.
Yeah.
How many corsia do you see here, sir?
When corsia this. 2 corsia.
2 corsia. All right.
Three.
Slim Daddy, my brother. How many corsia can you see here, sir?
Now 4 corsia there, bros.
Okay, 4 corsia. Okay, Mrs. Ada. Hello, ma. On your mic. Okay, ma. How many corsia can you see here, ma? From the little thing we don't understand. Look at my mouse. Okay. All right. Mr. Sunday, sir. How many corsia do you see here?
4.
4. Mr. Ifeanyi. Mr. Ifeanyi. Mr.
now
Ifeanyi.
2.
You need to start to study this thing. Apart
Still
from
4.
now 4 corsia there, not be 2. Now 4 corsia.
Sorry.
From here to here, now 1 corsia. From here to here, now second one. From this one to this one is the 3rd one. From this one to this one is the 4th one.
Sorry, I just
No, wahala. Here we have 4 corsia. I have another question for the class. Muna pay attention. Now, who can remember say, before I started, I told you guys that in your quiz, now this particular thing I go see for a quiz, they go use picture, and so they'll use flower, green thing. This thing they represent party traffic. They represent guardrail. So if you don't understand what it be Carreggiata, you know get trouble by saying this thing. You know get trouble. Remember, say, might go back a little bit. What it be Carreggiata? Carreggiata is something like this. Watch. Now, from the border, let's do this one. The first definition is from the borderline up to the other borderline. The second definition is something like this. From the borderline up to the spartitraffico. You see them now. 9B definition of Carreggiata. Now let's come here. How many Carreggiata can you see here? Look at it very, very well. Look at it very, very well. Remember, I said this green thing where you see here. I want to show now. Now you give an expo. See expo. When I watch the expo. This green thing when I see here. Now this guardrail when I see here. I don't give an expo. How many Carreggiata can you see here? Let me call names. In no order. From the first person I see here now, Mr. Ifeanyi. How many Carreggiata will you see inside this particular picture?
Carreggiata.
You say?
Look at cover.
Yo, brother, just talk anything. No, we're here to learn together. All right.
Aspetta un secondo. Carreggiata.
All right, you said 3 Carreggiata. All right, Mr. Lassasa, how many Carreggiata?
Tere.
Like say you go do exam this year. I tell you, you go do your own this year. All right, Mr. Victor, sir, how many Carreggiata this year? Mr. Victor?
3.
3. Let me go to this. All right. Mrs. Elus, ma. Mrs. Elus. Hello, ma. Good evening, ma. Okay. Mrs. Edith, ma. I don't for my hand, oh. Mrs. Edith. Hello. Okay. Mrs. Ada. On a mic now. so that I will have to make sure I don't understand this thing.
Hello?
Hello, yes, ma.
Sorry, I didn't know that my mic is off. Sorry.
Hello.
Yes, ma. How many?
Good evening.
Yes, good evening, ma. Okay, let's start from Mrs. Edith. From which you don't follow now, watch. How many Carreggiata they see here, ma?
Come, let me see you. It's 4 I'm seeing you because to my own understanding, I just joined today.
Yes, I understand, ma.
It's 4 I'm seeing.
You are seeing 4 Carreggiata, okay. Mrs. Elusma, how many Carreggiata can you see here, ma?
It's 3 Carreggiata.
3 Carreggiata, all right. Where's again the okay, allora, guys. Okay, Mrs. Edith, watch. You said 4 Carreggiata. I understand why you say 4 because I believe why you go say 4 because you they count this double continuous line with the here. Now, what's the problem here? Here now 3 Carreggiata in the here. Only 3 Carreggiata. Let us see. Then we'll then explain. The first Carreggiata now waiting from this borderline. Please don't count this one with the here. Nothing there inside here. See, from this borderline where they see here up to this one. Remember, definition of Carreggiata now waiting. Let's go back a little bit. What is the definition of Carreggiata? Might repeat them again. Watch. Now from the first definition I'm waiting. If you write it down, you don't go forget them. Now from the borderline up to the other borderline. This is the first definition of Carreggiata. You see them now. Second definition of Carreggiata. Now something like this. From this borderline. Remember, say pista ciclable, no, they inside Carreggiata, they outside, abi. Now, second definition is what? From this borderline, see, from this white continuous line up to this patitrafico, now be Carreggiata. What be Carreggiata? From this patitrafico up to this borderline, now be Carreggiata. So, if you apply this thing now inside with all the pictures where you see, you know, go do mistake. See, from this continuous line up to this patitrafico, now be 1 Carreggiata. Now, where is the second one? Please remember, the second one is not from year to year. No. Because you could also say now from this one to this discontinuous line. They see them now. All this painting with them paintings are here, they are all defining the sense of movement. The road they divide the road. Now the second Carreggiata waiting from this green one up to this other green one. Now the second Carreggiata. The third one is what? From this green one to this borderline. Now the third Carreggiata. You see them now. All right. I believe you don't declare a little bit. Now, I have another question for the class. How many corsia can you see here? How many corsia? Mr. Ifeanyi, how many corsia do you see here, sir?
Okay. 8.
Say 8, okay. All right.
No, it's telephone.
Slim Daddy, sir.
It's telephone. La musica.
Mr. Slim Daddy, sir. How many corsia can you see here, sir?
8.
8. All right. My sister, Mrs. Elusma, how many corsia can you see here, ma?
6.
6 corsia. Where is again?
Jose.
Now, let's count it together. The corsia is what? From this borderline to half of
Visto 4 qua.
8.
You say, who said 4?
Now me.
If you say
No.
4, if you say you did right, I don't answer the person. What? You said
Now
corsia.
Sunday, 4. Quello è 4.
Allora,
Now 8.
watch my people. The corsia no be 4. No be 4 corsia.
Now 8.
Now 8 corsia. Is it
How
clear?
come?
How come? Watch. I want to show you something. Now watch. Let's do it. Let's do it this way. I want to show you something. Just follow me. Watch. We'll do it like this now. See, I want to shock you. This the way they see here. Way they see here. Now the same thing of what they see here. Now the same thing. Other thing way you see. All this the way you see here. All this thing way you see here. Now the same thing way they here. Watch. Where the corsia. Watch. From the borderline to this one now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is it clear? Everything where you see here, now the same thing where you see. Because I told you guys that in your quiz, you go see green thing there, you no go see gathering. So the corsia is what? From this one to this one are 1. This one to this one are 2. Please now, who is making noise now? Please. It's difficult. All right. From this one to this one is 1 corsia. From this one to this one is the second one. From this one to this one is the third one, fourth one, fifth one, sixth one, 7 and 8. Everything where you see here, now the same thing way they see here. This is a realistic thing we go see for road. But in your exam, now what you go see be this. Now 8 day here. All right, guys. Having said that, let's do one more. Please remember, say, if I teach you now this thing now, you cannot start practicing on your own. You cannot start practicing because if you for internet, you can go to the internet, you can pick up many of these things and do it on your own. If you for here, you can just pick up, write doppio senso. You can start doing it on your own. Now,
You can do quiz immediately.
Okay.
We do quiz immediately, Abi.
Yeah, you can. Yes, you can start doing it. If you feel say you don't understand, but yeah, if you feel say you don't understand, you can start doing quiz. But now, what I mean is say, this particular pictures what they see here, you can start practicing it. Of course, you can start practicing. You can do the quiz on this thing. Of course, you can do quiz on it. I have another question for you guys. Now see the same thing, and the funny part is that all of them they repeat themselves. And look at this one. I have a question for the class. How many Carreggiata can we see here? How many Carreggiata can we see here? Now, let me call names. Let me start from Mrs. Edith, ma. Please remember we are here to learn together. Don't worry yourself, ma. I want to make sure you don't understand them. That's my goal. Now, ma, watch. How many Carreggiata will they see here from what you don't understand? From the definition of Carreggiata. Look at it very well. Look at my mouse. How many Carreggiata can you see here?
It's 2.
2 Carreggiata. Wonderful. Because you say, okay, let me call that people also. No verse I call the names. I want to make sure say people they follow me. Slim Daddy, sir. How many Carreggiata can you see here, sir?
Excuse me, it's 1 Carreggiata.
Who said 1? I want, so I will know.
Slim,
Okay,
Daddy
Slim.
talk
You said now 1, okay, right?
Okay.
All right. Let's continue. Mr. Sunday, sir. How many Carreggiata can you see here?
2.
2. All right.
See.
That's good. Mr. Gucci. How many Carreggiata can you see here?
1 Carreggiata.
Now 1 Carreggiata. Now you talk. All right. Now, guys, we'll come break and down.
Sir, can I contribute?
Yes, contribute, sir.
It's 2 because there is party traffic.
So God bless you. You see it now. Mr. Gucci is waiting to talk now. There is party traffic here. And now, because I know so many of you don't get confused about this thing. Remember, in your quiz, now flower you go see there. And flower is representing party traffic. Please, if you don't write it down, you will forget it. Write it down. Now flower na go see for na quiz. But for in the realistic, for road, na party, you go see gathering there. So where is the Carreggiata? Watch. Now from this borderline up to this party traffic. This is the first Carreggiata. Second one, from this party traffic up to this one. So therefore, we have 2 Carreggiata here. Is it clear now, guy? Mr. Gucci, don't see him. On that question for the class, how many corsie can we find here? Let me call them one by one. One by one. Let's go again. Mr. Lassa, how many corsie is here?
6.
6. Okay, Gucci, how many corsie is here, sir?
6 corsie.
All right. Might leave Mr. Henry. You are on, sir. Okay, Mr. Henry, how many corsia is here?
6.
6. Slim Daddy, sir, how many corsia we see here?
6.
You get person we get different answer. You can feel free to answer. Is there anybody that have a different answer? Okay, Mr. Osas. I never hear from you today. Mr. Osas, sir. Hello? Hello, Mr. Osas. Osas. Okay. All right. I believe say you don't understand them. So if you don't understand them, you can ask questions. I never see you since. All right, let's continue. So we have 6 corsia here. We get 6 corsia. From this one to this one, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We get 6 corsia here. Guys, is it clear? Is it clear, babe? All right. It get person who still get difficulty in this particular thing. Carreggiata corsia. See, we don't use one stone, keep plenty bed. You see them now. So, like play, guys. If you enter road now, see, like joke. If you enter road now, very funny because it's true. You don't know what to be Carreggiata. You don't know what to be corsia. You see it now. So you don't know, let's call it 20%. 20-30% of what they for road, the main things they for inside road. You don't know them. You don't know what to be strada. You don't know what to be carreggiata. You don't know what to be corsie. Very, very important. We've seen matcha piede. We've seen pista ciclabile. That means we don't see the main, that's why they call it definizione generale. We don't see the general definition of this particular thing. So therefore, guys, you guys can start doing quiz on this particular thing. Like play. We don't start. So for new students, new students will just join me. You might be seeing people like Mrs. Beauty. Mrs. Beauty, they do quiz anyhow. So no shock when they see them, they do quiz. They send quiz.
Number one.
Yeah, it's very important. So, so we're not they surprised if she's doing
And they
quiz.
follow up. They follow up for back.
You know they follow up for back. You need to do quiz like that, my brother.
No, I don't they follow up now.
No, you know they follow up for back. You know they follow up for back. You see they far. You see they very far. So please, my new students, you can be seeing someone like I should be sending quiz every day. No fear. It's normal. You can be doing quiz also. You see, I'm not because she don't understand them. She do the quiz. You see, so please remember, do quiz from quiz per argomenti. Once you enter here, do all the quiz. For example, it's 10 questions only on Strada. Do you know that in Patente there are 7,100 and something questions? You see, I'm now. Our goal is to touch all of them topic by topic. In your final exam, I want to shock you. You know, it's going to be just check. You have done everything. We just had a student that just passed exam recently. It be like film. That's why they be. So please, they work all the time. If you follow me, you will say you go work. Do it topic. Don't jump anyone. Even my old students. I know that Mr. Ben here. I go advise everybody. When I just pretend and say I don't know him. Just they follow him. You know, just they go piano. After every topic, see him. What have we done today? We have done Strada. We don't do Carreggiata. Even though we never read them, we don't do Carreggiata. We don't do corsie. That means you guys can start doing quiz on this thing, waiting for me to now come and teach it again. They say, do quiz on, you can study. Now, after this, I'm going to send the videos of what we've done so far. You watch the videos. You can play it on your TV. You can play it on your desktop. You can play it any in one plan. You see it now. One more thing again. For all students, the past videos, I go cancel them. I go cancel them from today and tomorrow. I go cancel them. So if you never download them, go download all of them. And new students, every time I send you videos, watch them. Download them for your phone. So it go be part, you don't get them already. I beg. So guys, today we just started. We'll be seeing next week. Why are we seeing next week? Because I want it to be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Me at the travel. So that means we'll be seeing from Monday next week. So you have time to digest what we don't do. This month on this particular one, I'll be taking it easy with you guys. I want everybody to pass because the thing I told you guys, if it be the last time I'm going to do one. So please, I want everybody here to at least, even if you don't do exam now, you do okay to do exam when you want to do exam. So please, make una follow me bomber to bomber so they go. If you never pay your check, you may stay early. But remember, not be free. Start paying your money. It's very important. So guys, I'll see you on Monday. Everybody, you can start doing quiz on what we are doing. If you have question, you can call the person that gave you my number or you call me. May I explain to you? Is it clear? Quiz per